My business partner told our investors, I built this company alone. He just showed up for meetings. They believed him. I didn't argue. I just walked out and called my lawyer. By morning, he learned who actually owned the patents. The conference room was packed. 20 investors. Our biggest pitch, Series B funding. $12 million on the table. Marcus stood at the front, clicking through slides I'd created, explaining technology I'd invented, presenting prototypes I'd built in my garage. Halfway through, an investor raised his hand. And your partner? What's David's role here? Marcus smiled. That easy, charismatic smile. David's great for moral support, shows up to meetings, gives feedback. But let's be honest, he gestured at the screen. I built this company, alone. The room nodded. A few investors looked at me with pity. I sat there, fingers tapping the table, waiting for him to correct himself. He didn't. Another investor leaned forward. So we're really investing in Marcus's vision and execution? Exactly. David's a nice guy, but this company exists because of me. The late nights, the sacrifice, the innovation, all me. My phone buzzed. A text from Marcus's assistant. Sorry, he told me to book this meeting without telling you the agenda. So this was planned. Marcus kept talking. Moving forward, I think it makes sense to restructure ownership, bring in someone with actual technical expertise. David can stay on in an advisory role if he wants. Advisory role in the company I'd founded. One investor actually laughed. Makes sense. No offense, David, but you can't expect equal ownership when you're not doing equal work. I stood up, grabbed my laptop. Where are you going? Marcus asked, his smile faltering. Home. You clearly don't need me here. David, come on, don't be dramatic. I'm not being dramatic. You said I just show up to meetings, so I'm leaving. Good luck with your pitch. I walked out. The room was silent behind me. In my car, I made one call. My lawyer, Janet. I need you to draft a cease and desist. Tonight. What happened? Marcus just told a room full of investors he built the company alone, that I just show up to meetings. David, remind me, whose name is on the patents? Mine. All of them. I filed before we formed the company. And the core algorithm? I wrote every line. Alone. In my garage. 6 months before Marcus even knew about it. What about the IP licensing agreement? The company licenses the patents from me personally. Marcus pushed for that structure to save on taxes. I could hear her smile over the phone. Oh, he's screwed. How fast can you move? Papers drafted in 2 hours. Filed by morning. Do it. That night, I didn't sleep. I sat at my kitchen table, reviewing every document, every email, every text where Marcus had acknowledged that I'd built the technology. There were hundreds. At 6 a.m., my phone rang. Marcus. I let it go to voicemail. He called 16 more times. At 8 a.m., Janet texted, cease and desist delivered. Company can no longer use your patents. All products must be pulled immediately. At 8:30 a.m., my phone exploded. Marcus, the investors, our staff, everyone panicking. I answered Marcus on the 23rd call. What the hell did you do? He screamed. I left. Like you said, I'm just the guy who shows up to meetings, remember? You can't pull the patents. You'll destroy the company. Your company, the one you built alone. David, I didn't mean it like that. Yes, you did. You said it in front of 20 investors. You planned it. You were going to restructure ownership and push me out. Silence. I want to renegotiate, he said finally. No, David, please. The investors are furious. If we can't ship product, the deal is dead. Sounds like a you problem. I'm your partner. No, you said I just show up to meetings. Partners don't say that. What do you want? More equity? Control? Name it. I took a breath. I want you to call every single one of those investors and tell them the truth. That I built the technology. That I own the patents. That without me, there is no company. Done. I'll do it right now. On a recorded conference call. With me on the line. Fine. Anything. And then I want you out. What? You resign as CEO. You give up your shares. You sign a document admitting you misrepresented your contributions. And then you walk away. That's insane. I'll be ruined. You tried to ruin me first. The difference is I actually built something worth ruining. I'll fight you in court. Go ahead. I have every email where you admitted I created the technology. Full story on the channel linked below.